All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew 1029. It is so good to see all of you here tonight. We are so happy to have it. Happy New Year to all of you. I hope you all had a great New Year's. I hope you're ready to get down to business. I know we talked about this last week when we came straight off the New Year, but how's it going? Is it a new year, new you? Or is it the same old you? I don't know. How is your resolutions going? How is it that are you moving forward? Are you getting licensed? Are you getting this thing done? Do you have the winning combination? Well, it starts here, and you're so happy. We're so happy to have you here because you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here. My name is Andy. I'm the guy that runs the back office over here at KonaButterflyz. But you're not here for me. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, marching into 2025. Dang near almost what? 7 years licensed now? 5 years? 9 years? Gosh, where does time? 10 years. 10 years fully licensed. Dang. 10 years. Wow. I know, but it's just because it's like my brain is like, with the when you wake up one day and you realize you graduated like almost 30 years ago? That feeling when you realize in 1985 when Michael J. Fox went back in time and Back to the Future, he was going to the 50s, is the same as us going back to the 90s. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
There's certain things I just don't want.
I just
don't pay attention to.
Just like dang. All right, everybody. We're not here to make you feel old. We're not here to talk about movies, although if you stay after the brew, it sometimes goes that way. But we are here to talk about getting these licenses, getting these securities licenses. We had already an MLO passer. Shout out to Kashan. We've got already a securities passer. If you're not paying attention to my Instagram, I wish you would. Because Brandy dropped a great video today, a reel, if you will.
I
did. She's getting into the recording from your car. I should start like a whole file folder of those.
Kid, my producers told me to do that. I'm just gonna call them my producers.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's good. We got good messages on all of our reminders to help you motivate you, to help you guys get this thing done because there's going to be days it sucks. I talk about it all the time. It just flat out sucks. The motivation's not there. You wish the discipline was there. You see with other people with discipline and they're winning and you're not. And guys, I'll tell you the secret formula right now. I'll tell you what I've learned, what Brandy and I've learned over 1,029 episodes in. I don't know how many years now. I'll tell you the winning. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you the secret. You guys got your pen and paper ready? I'll tell you right now. It's the easiest thing ever. You guys ready? It's called make a choice. That's it. Make a decision. And then stay with it. Make a decision and stick with it. Make a decision like you were a boomer parent in the 80s who decided that you're not getting a new bicycle for your birthday. They didn't change their mind. I'll give you a spoiler. They stuck with that decision, and that was how that worked. That's how that went. And it doesn't matter if there was tears, don't matter. You just got to stick with the decision, the choice. There's no going back. There's no going back on your word. Your word is your bond. That is it, and it's done and over with. That's it. And you just make the choice, and then everything else falls into place. Once you make a choice and you decide that that's it, that's how it's going to be. So if you have not made that choice yet and you want to get in on making that choice with us, guys, go ahead and just Brandy's going to have some stuff up here in a minute. We're going to do this 30 minutes of free, but nothing's free. We got our own commercial because we got to keep the lights on around here. We appreciate everybody that watches all the free that we put out. But if you really want to help support us, help a brother out, help a sister out, you got to get in there. You got to share. You got to let people know. What does it say? Share, notify, let people like it, let everybody know all about us. I would be really grateful. And thank you to all the people who are membership and do help us out with doing that. Times are tough. Times are tough everywhere, right? But we do this because we want you guys to win. And we know what it could do for your family. We know that it could add a lot more to your wallet. We know that it could add a lot more to your community. We know it could add a lot more to the people that are around you and your families, and everybody around could really benefit from what your knowledge of money and how it works, right? And how you can educate them and how you can help them out in your community and just getting licensed. So if you haven't joined us yet, just join now, scan the QR code, jump on my link tree. I do have an updated orientation on how everything works, how the Kona system is. So if you want some basic information, you want to know what you're paying for, all that great stuff, scan the QR code, watch that video that's already there. It's like the first two things at the top. And then there you go. And then you can join up and get onto the membership. We got course videos. Someone asked me today, they're like, what do you want people to do when they sign up? I'm like, I want them to get through our course material in less than 7 days or 7 days and less.
Mhm.
That's it.
Mhm.
And then I want them to start learning how to master the exams. I want them to learn how to do exam mastery, learn how to find keywords, the techniques. If possible, that same week they're learning content, be in those live sessions that we have already available, learn how to do exam mastery. We do have videos and all this great stuff on how to do it. So you can watch it over and over again, but we do it live every week and learn how to pass exams because it's not just necessarily about the content. In fact, some have said that it's 80% technique, 20% content to pass these exams. What all I'm telling you is these people that have passed like multiple exams. That's what they said. Check it out. Small group tutoring, we have that available. One-on-one tutoring, we have that available. Daily accountability, if you want that, we got that available. $50 to $500 options that starts down as a 50. And I want to say right now, if you go into our membership, you can get the first month off if you're new for 20% off on that first month if you're new. So check it out. Go. What do they say in Primerica? No better time than now to get started. Speaking of Primerica, did you know they unleashed like a $500 bonus or something like that for people to get licensed, like fully licensed? Now's the time. If you're in Primerica, I know we got a lot of people on Primerica.
I knew that.
Holla, holla, holla. Get on there. And I had a long conversation with our RVP today. So get on there. It's now. Now's the time. We got books for sale. We got SIE 6, 63, and 26. And we also got the 65. We got the Kona community, the Discord. It's the community that never sleeps. We got you can contact us at 951-290-3077. Give me a phone call, give me a text. We even got the Gmail for all you old school folks that are still doing Gmail or email. KonaButterflyz@gmail.com. Scan the QR code, hit the links. By the way, you can get through our program in 21 days. Do you know there's systems out there that are like 6 weeks? That is their modified one.
I
Do you know there's ones that are 16 weeks?
I can't do that. I don't.
There's ones that are like 3 months to pass the SIE.
Dude, that's a whole semester.
3 months. 3 months.
I don't have the patience for that.
Guys, I heard a great one today. This lady was like, "Hey, I passed with you guys," and I tell my people all the time. She goes like this. She's like, "They want you to get through the content in about a week or so, which is really good." She's like, "But stretching it out over 6 to 8 weeks or 16-week programs or however long, they're like that gets rough." And they're like, "Well, how's that rough?" They're like, he goes, "I'll give you an example." She goes, "Let me ask you one question. Do you remember every meal you ate last week?" And they were like, no." She goes, "Why would that work for this?" All right, scan the QR code, hit the links. Tomorrow we got a full day. We got the SIE, we got the 6, we got the Kona study hall. We even got the small group tutoring. I got my new graphics for Brandy for these things. New year, new schedule. Make sure to get into those sessions. 10 a.m. the party starts. 6 starts right after that. Back to back to back. We got the study hall on the right after that. Study hall, independent work. Brandy answers questions if you got them as you go through your quizzes, whatever you're doing on your own. And you're like, you know what?
Yeah.
I did the study hall, Brandy.
Yeah.
Man, I need some help. Guess what? Stay on. If you have that extra option added to your program, boom, small group tutoring. Brandy actually tutors you right after you did your quizzing on your study hall. Bam, stay after, get those questions answered. But with Brandy, get that tutoring in, get that extra help that you're paying for. And there you go. Full day tomorrow. Check it out. The email reminder already went out to all y'all and Patreon. So make sure you're getting those email reminders. with the access code and all. KonaButterflyz, just a reminder, is on Spotify, so make sure to check that out. All right, guys. If you're not on Instagram, if you haven't followed us on Instagram, I wish you would. I tell you what, because when they give me a picture and they let me know, you know what I do, Brandy? Add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame. You know why?
Why?
Because we got a passer. Yes, we do. We got a passer. We got a passer. I'm trying out for that other career move to go. I've studied hours and hours of film with that guy.
Just keep your day job.
Dude, I can't talk as fast as that guy. That guy's insane. That is a goal of mine to talk that fast. I wish I could do that. Anyways, congratulations. We got a passer. Congratulations to Amanda on passing the Series 6. She was our very first passer of 2025. She passed on January 2nd. She was like, I can't wait. I can't wait for this to open up because I am ready. She followed the plan. We told her, take that Series 6 as soon as that New Year's clock rolls over. Avoid some fees. Be ready for the 6. Be done by 6 with your 63 by the end of January. She is on track and ready to go. I asked, what helped you pass? She said, I passed the Series 6. I did not do anything different. I just continue to use the strategies you guys have taught us, keywords, continue to take quizzes, waiting for the window to open to register, Mona, and number. Oh, the numbers and acronyms.
Yeah.
All the different we call them timelines, all the dates. She says, I can't thank you enough for all the work you do and share with us. On to the 63, and I will be fully licensed.
That's right.
That's right. Congratulations. Stick to the program, stick to the system. Don't vary, don't go off track. Don't make your own rails for the train to go on. It's already there. It's already, all you got to do is just get on board. And congratulations, Amanda. We are so proud of you getting it done all the way out there on the East Coast, Carolinas.
Yep.
Getting it done. Congratulations. Once again, anything you want to add about it? Nope.
She was a ninja at studying, and it was surprise.
She's what we call an independent studier.
Yes.
She independently got this thing done and on to your own independence. So congratulations once again. Now, if you're like, all right, I want to do what Amanda did, said keywords, you're in luck because tonight is the Kona Catchphrase. It is Keyword Monday. It is the day that we play a little game. We have fun with it. We like your interaction. We're going to put some questions up on the board. We're going to do that by Brandy's going to put the answers first. Because we always look at answers first. Because that leads us to read the question with intent. And then we look for keywords. We observe as we go through these answers. Are any of the answers similar to each other? Are any of them opposite of each other? Now, some of you might be like, well, I haven't studied. Well, I'm not comfortable with all the content. Oh my gosh, what exam is this for? All that's irrelevant. All that's irrelevant. If you can recognize words that start off the same or similar, like I think I saw one that said I will, and the next one said I will. Guess what? Somehow they're connected. Look for that. Do you see words like only, must, only, never, always? Do you see any of those? Those are keywords. Point those out. Do you see keywords in the question? It is the direct link. It is the adult dot to dot. You're just going to help us connect them. See how you line up. If you're playing the at-home version, make sure to write these down on your scrap paper. See how you do at the end when Brandy shows you all the keywords. So, all right, let's play. Let's go. And by the way, don't be yelling out, it's A, it's B. D, current yield. C, yield to maturity. B, yield to call. A, nominal yield. I mean, is it fair to say all of these have to do with yield?
Yeah.
So we don't need anybody to say, okay, we got it. It's yield. Now, I know you do this thing where you go through it and you just like basically look at these and you just do a simple definition of what these words are for each answer.
Sometimes, except for if it's just one word like this.
There's something should be popping.
I mean,
current is today, right? Maturity is later.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying not to use securities. So I don't see anybody putting anything into the chat. So
So I'll just reveal the question. How about that?
they're starting off the year great.
Just reveal the question. It says the total rate of return that an investor will receive if the bond is held until it matures is the. See what I mean? We didn't even need to try to figure out what the word was.
Maturity, matures, keywords, connect the dots, answers. Boom.
That's it.
It is done. If you didn't see that, you need to learn some more keywords.
That's
You just need to stop overthinking.
exactly.
I thought it said sailing away for a minute. Selling away. Engaged in unauthorized use of the client's money. Breakpoint selling. De-churning. This all seems like these are all bad.
Yeah, but you don't know that.
Oh, I don't. Okay, B's the longest.
This is long.
I can make that observation.
There's two sellings. There's away,
And D has one word.
unauthorized use, breakpoint, and then churning butter. What else could churning be? Right, but do you guys see that?
Turn over.
Like,
When you turn, by the way, you're turning over and over.
is that right?
Yeah, that's what churning is.
Hmm.
When you churn the butter, you're actually mixing it. You're flopping over the cream, and it's a whole thing.
So then, check this out. Selling. I would focus there. Right?
I don't know. I don't see any
Yeah.
action in the chat there.
That's why we're just gonna do it.
They're still like all
This is a 30-minute
sleepy.
show, ladies.
Y'all hear crickets. If a registered representative is involved in a trade or collects a commission that did not go through his broker dealer, he is. I'm just going to keep it simple, but let's look for those keywords in the question. For those who just put the answer, what are the keywords in the question? See, this is the problem we're running into here, guys. You might know the answer, but you're not learning if you're doing that. You need to point out the key words because these questions are not going to be on the exam. They're not going to look like this. They're not going to be anything like it in any way, shape, or form. So you need to really practice looking for keywords so that way it doesn't matter how they ask it. You're tuned in to looking for keywords that will help you. So even if you have the answer, look for the keyword in the question that would have helped you guide you or what guided you there.
Exactly. So if we kind of already crossed B and D because we were looking at the fact that A and C both say selling, which one looks like it's away or which one looks like breakpoint? Wait, I said that backwards. But that's okay. Did not go through does not sound like you hit a breakpoint. Exactly. Do you guys see that? Did not go through doesn't sound like a breakpoint. So, but it does sound like it's away, right? It's not at your firm, so it's away. That is why the answer's A.
Boom.
Boom.
Remember, we're looking for keywords. It doesn't matter. Don't try to get it. I mean, don't try to put the answer in there. And if you already know the answer and you are right, remember the exercise is to look for the keywords that really help.
Well, for those of you who know the answer, why? That's what I want to say. I want to say, why is it the answer? That's what this evening Mondays are for you guys to see why it's the answer. So you make that connection universal, no matter which question bank, whether it be all the many different brands out there or even the real exam.
And I'm telling you guys right now, there is no Q bank out there that's like the real exam. None.
Exactly.
So we can mark Dow Jones off. This is all going to be about the Dow Jones. It's all going to be about averages. So those are the key things that we need to look for, right?
Right. Industrial, utility, composite, transportation.
Now, I think the only thing that some people I think is not self-explanatory is probably composite.
I think of composite wood, which is made up of a bunch of different woods.
It's almost like the hot dog of wood.
There you
They take all the floor scraps and put it all in Make a new pressed board, if you will.
Right. Transportation, truck, car, train, perfect. Water, gas, right? So utility is like water, gas, electricity, right? Transportation, cars, etc. Vehicles, right? Which one's in the news? I've only heard of
Steel.
A.
A is huge in the news right now.
Heard of. Dang. I'm gonna lean in on that.
What?
That this person, I can't remember who was it. I think it was. Yeah. That Eric's only heard of A. So I'm gonna lean into the fact that out of all four of these, we've only heard of one of them.
Right. It's the only one I've ever heard of.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go with A.
Why?
It's the 30 blue chip companies. The only ones I've ever heard of. Blue chip is usually the big ones. 30. If it's going to be 30, it's going to be the companies I probably only heard of, the top ones. You know what I mean? If it's a top 30, we probably heard of it, right? It's kind of like when someone says, like, you know how people do the Mount Rushmore? Like they say, who's your Mount Rushmore? And you could do it on anything. Like, what's your top movies? What's your Mount Rushmore movies? Like top four, whatever, right? It's all going to be movies we all heard of. Same with the 30, right? It's going to be all businesses or companies we heard of before. Same thing. Not going to overthink it.
There you go. Very good. There you go.
Right? Numbers. It's a face amount.
And they're all $1,000, right?
$80 is the lowest. The lowest is $80.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably just need to see the numbers.
Thousand is a par, I would say, right? There's no difference there.
Cool.
I mean, I couldn't say par. I would say they're equal.
On par.
The American Utility Company of Ohio is offering 750 million of 8% bonds at a price of 99.25% of par value. An investor who buys the bonds will receive yearly interest of. There's a lot of numbers. We got 750, we got 99, and we got 8. So 99 is in there, right?
Yeah.
And then we have 80, which could be, correlated. So you did all the correlations there.
So let me ask you, is 99% of $1,000 $99? 99% of 1,000, is that $99? No.
No. I wish sometimes.
The company, this is giving you guys.
I wish I had $100 in my wallet and it was like, ooh, that's 1,000.
Right. Now the company is offering 750 million. That's not the investor. Right. And 1,000 isn't in the question.
No.
But could 8% of $1,000 be 80?
I don't know, Brandy, but based on elimination, I'm picking C.
Yes, guys. And because it's the only math that makes sense. 8% of $1,000 is $80.
This is what I call lazy math. This is called why do we need a calculator math?
Right.
It's just common sense. Did you see how we eliminated all these without using any math? It's just like, well, that makes no sense because that's not $100 doesn't make 1,000.
Right.
All the ways we eliminated them all, even if you don't understand how 80 per thousand works at all, and everything else is a bunch of like gobbledygook in your head because you're not good at math. You're good at English.
Yes.
You're that student.
Yes. There you go. And we all know what 99% means. It means almost all of it.
Right? It is.
Right?
It is.
There you go. $99 is not almost all of 1,000.
It is not.
See?
I've tried.
Yeah.
Trade surplus, C exchange rate, B trade deficit, A balance of payments. Ooh, deficit and surplus are opposite. Payments and rate.
It's a minus. Surplus is a plus.
Are we going to just stick to the B and D?
maybe. Scale. Balance is like two things, right? Is payments money or things?
It is, isn't it balanced? Yeah,
It's money, right?
money.
And then,
Payment always associates with money.
right? And then exchange rate, just like Kevin put
We
in
no
fancy
longer
words.
barter for beaver pelts.
All right.
How many bear furs do you have? What measure tracks all of the money in an economy due to imports, exports, and investments? Come on, guys. Money, keyword money, all of the money, all of the money.
Do you guys see how,
But it's also imports and exports.
right? And do you guys see how all of the money we can eliminate something that's negative or something that's extra,
Right.
right? That's why the answer is A. One more. Oh, yeah, one more. One more.
Exchange rate, I probably would have picked if it had something to do with foreigners, foreign countries.
Yeah.
D, $50. C, gifts cannot be made to employees of other member firms. B, $200. A, $100.
Zero.
Gifts cannot be made to employees of other member firms. No.
Too much. Third.
I'm gonna say 50 is too little. It's like porridge. There's a whole story about it with three bears.
You guys see this stuff?
Yes. No.
And $50 in 2025.
Gee.
Uh,
Thanks.
it's a cup of coffee.
I think that's
It's a cup of coffee.
McDonald's for two. Probably not.
A cup of.
My sister over the holiday, by the way, she works for a legal firm. She's all, I'm gonna buy all my employees McDonald's for breakfast. Because I was like, you probably thought that was gonna be cheap, huh? She's all, dude,
She's like, what happened?
what happened? Why is a McGriddle $20? The annual limit for gifts or gratuities that are made to employees of other member firms is
Exactly. $100. It's the third. $50 is nothing.
$200 too much, 50 is too little, 100 is just right. It's like Goldilocks said.
Exactly.
And if this Goldilocks tells you the third highest is a good way to pick the answer, I would stick to that too, because Brandy says that is just right. She didn't follow me with that one. All right. Way to go, Brandy. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations to Amanda. It is time for you to go practice your techniques. Go practice your keywords. Remember this. I can't stress this enough. I'm putting my fist down. Guys, if you know the answer, what should they do?
Pick it, click it.
And if you know the answer, why do you know it? Wow, Brandy, knocking everything over. 2025, knocking the whole thing over. Why do you know? Why is it that is the answer? What keywords led you to that answer? Don't be afraid to do that keyword matchup, because these questions are not on the exam.
It's great practice. It's great practice to see your connections so that way you too can focus on just the keywords and know how to find them.
And pick the one that is just right. Tomorrow we got the member sessions. We have the Studying Brew test taking techniques tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Can't wait to see you there. Until then, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep the positive mental attitude. PMA. Everybody have a great night.
Thank y'all for being on. We so super appreciate you. Practice these connections in your quizzes. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.